It's your boy Zappa, Official Sages. Welcome back to SD Gundam G Generation Genesis, the Conquest of Mark Curran, or Chronicles. We're trying to finish the game. We are here, Gundam Side Story 0079. Let us continue by pushing the correct buttons.
遊撃モビルスーツ小隊ホワイトディンゴの的確な判断によりアリススプリングスは無傷で連邦軍の占領地となった。これによりアリススプリングス攻略を第一目標としていた第一主力部隊レッドポッサムは警備に必要な最小限度の兵力を残して二分し、一方は北部攻略のグリーン行きドナへ、もう一方は南部攻略のイエロークオッカに合流するべく移動を開始する。ホワイトディンゴの面々には戦略的要衝を無傷で手に入れた功績によりアリススプリングスで待機という名目の休養が認められた。
勇敢なる連邦軍兵士の皆さん、元気にしてますか？私ジャッキーは皆さんのおかげで今日も元気です。さて、皆さんも知っての通り、このオーストラリアでもついに連邦軍による正義の戦いが始まりましたね。しかも開始早々、各地で勝利に次ぐ勝利。本当に皆さんお強い。でもこんなことならもっと早くやってくれたらよかったのに。なんてそんなわがまま言っちゃいけないよね。ごめんなさい。これからも頑張ってくださいね。ジャッキーも応援してます。それではここで一曲。
そんな時、電撃的な報道が世界中を駆け巡る。北米キャリフォルニアベースの陥落。連邦軍は北米大陸におけるジオン軍の最大拠点キャリフォルニアベースを陥落させ、通信衛星を使って全地球的に放送した。放送は複数のチャンネルで流され、どのチャンネルもリポーターらしい人が興奮した声でがなり立てていたが、その映像だけでも十分なインパクトがあった。北米キャリフォルニアベースの奪還に成功した連邦軍の勢いはオーストラリアでも同様だった。南部攻略に当たっていた第三主力部隊イエロークオッカもアデレードの奪還に成功。これに伴いホワイトディンゴもまたレッドポッサムの分隊と合流して南部への侵攻を開始する。結局戦争は彼らをそれほど長く休ませてはくれなかった。
Stage 2!
アスタロス
But not Abigail. Huh. Ugh! Just my luck! Lieutenant, you've been saying that since the day before yesterday. Aren't you tired yet? I'm fine, Adrian. I get tired of things so easy, but I can complain until the cows come home. Persistence is my forte. Could you at least not complain in front of your aide, Lieutenant Maya? How about keeping it to yourself, maybe? If I kept it to myself, it wouldn't be a complaint now, would it? Do aides have to listen to officers complain? Adrian, it's hardships like this that help people grow. You don't want to grow up into an adult as soon as possible when you were a little girl? Yes, when I was a little girl, that is. Now I really wish I could go back to being a kid. We're gonna have to listen to officers complaining. Not cute at all. Oh no, I'm not a child anymore, now am I? That's JUCON from California base, isn't it? Yes, it's a direct order from Captain Araya. Make contact with the Jukon's representative. Damn, Moody, you always push annoying jobs on me. You don't trust him, Lieutenant? One second. I do apologize for the silence. I could hear a crackling in my headphones and I'm trying to source it as part of the music? Very on. Sorry, it was a silly question. Octopus, isn't it? Right, I'm Lieutenant Maya. My name is Ensign Adrian. See, there it goes again. I'll have to check that in post. Alright, do you have the you-know-what? No. Did you think I just gave it to you right away? Then why'd you call me here? The plan was for you to give us that and for us to secure free passage. That was the condition. We didn't have to do any negotiation face-to-face. Could have been handled over communications. Radio would have been too dangerous. First, let us resolve a misunderstanding of yours. The thing we're carrying is extremely important to ZEON military. So Octopus has obligation to see that it is transported to a safe location. We're here to discuss that method of escape, that is all. Sorry, but I have to ask you to leave. Wait, what about our escape route? You really have no clue what your status is. First, Adelaide is already under Federation control. First, a few units are still fighting back in the surrounding area, but that won't last much longer. I heard that your submarine is docked near Adelaide, but if you dilly-dally around, escape will become impossible for you. I'm guessing you don't want to risk your ability to maneuver by spending any more time in such a place. We've got another important mission to worry about. You don't care about those materials? Not at all. In fact, I'd almost rather not have them. You don't seem to be aware, so I'll fill you in. The Federation is leaving no stone unturned trying to find you as we speak. Federation? Are you kidding me? You really don't know? What were you thinking when you sent us that message using a weak encryption? Federation can easily break the code like that. Nonsense! Then why not go to Adelaide and see for yourself? Fine, I'll hand it over, so... That's more like it. Since you're willing to deal with us honestly, we'll be motivated to provide you with transport. Also, we have an amphibious mobile suit. Throw them away, they'll just get in the way during the escape. Fine, I have something else I want to talk about. Please wait one moment longer. Oh, can't we handle this over the radio? What are you going to do, Lieutenant? There's nothing for us to do. Next step is up to them. Surrender or fight. Either way, the Federation will nip this problem in the bud for us. But something seemed off. What's that? Those Jukon guys. Why didn't they use the radio? Don't people usually negotiate something at captain level or higher? True. It was almost as if they were worried that someone might notice something. Do you think maybe the Jukon crew split up over something? The new model's amazing! It's an artillery support mobile suit. Team leader, if they are sending us new models, that means the Federation's winning the war now. True, the top brass has recognized your excellent work at Alex Springs, no doubt about it. California base is free to North America too. Amazing! This war is almost over. Yeah, I hope so. Team leader, it's Federation Forces Commander Stanley Hawkins. From Colonel Stanley? Must be new orders. I'll be right there. Lieutenant Rayer, HQ is mighty impressed with your fine work at Alice Springs. ZEON's attempt to slow down our forces' advance suffered a devastating blow there. As for the next operation, as you are aware, we were able to free the city of Adelaide in the south part of the continent. Although the city itself is now free, there are still remnants of the enemy's outskirts. So you want us to mop them up? You're sharp as always. But I won't be using a mobile suit unit such as your mop-up operation. Yellow Coca can take care of that on its own. I want you to take over responsibility for guarding the base at Idle. Guard duty? Where in Idle specifically? In the city along the coast. Guard that area. Understood. At least let us clean up the beach, though. Rest is important, Lieutenant, and don't forget, we're still at war, okay? This hasn't been confirmed, but there are indications that the ZEON military was close to some kind of facility along the coast. Even though this is just guard duty, you will still need to assume the enemy is present, as always. Understood. We'll give it our all. Excellent. I await good news. You await good news? I await good news. Little saying Colonel Stanley always likes to use whenever he assigns a difficult mission. So our next mission is nearly as easy as it sounds. What? There are 2 units? Yes, according to Lieutenant Maya Kozori, who made contact with them, there's more than just 1 unit aboard the Jukon. The Jukon unit is transporting another unit. And what's all these difficult people like? Yes, their special forces reported directly to Her Excellency Celia Zabi herself. They basically hijacked the submarine they used to come here. Subordinates take after their commanding officers, crazy bastards. And those special forces came to make contact. No, the Jukon guys came of their own accord. They broke ranks with the special forces and tried to use you-know-what as leverage. By the way, the special forces also heard about the fall of Idle and made contact with us separately. That's how we figured out the truth about the 2 groups. So they're both trying to outfox each other. How pitiful. What are they doing now? They still can't be playing politics at a time like this, brother. Lieutenant Maya dealt with them perfectly. Neither the Jukon unit nor the Special Forces know that the other unit is also contacting us secretly. We're the only ones who know about it. For now, we told the Special Force units that they should get away from Jukon ASAP, because we don't want them to stay together. I see. That sounds like the kind of trick she'd pulled. But how will they find a way to escape the Jukon unit? According to Lieutenant Maya, they have a number of mobile suits. Not only that, they're DOMs. DOMs! They should be able to escape idly with those, certainly. Lieutenant Maya is currently procuring a transport so Jukon submarine guys can escape. Wow, they actually have DOMs. Duty, those special forces have you-know-what. Yes, well, they should have it. Then let's use that info. Adelaide Coastal Region, Southern Australia. But Colony Drop Colony Drop is such an ugly act. Suddenly got even worse than here. The city itself is gone, and where it used to be now is nothing but a bay. Even so, that may be better than this, boss. Can you imagine it being like this forever? But now that the Federation is free to idolate, this area should come back to life. I wonder, Anita. Not even ZEON could get things started here. You really think the Federation will do a better job? Mike! And you call yourself a Federation soldier? ZEON was occupying force. They never do anything to help that wasn't in their own direct interest. The Earth Federation's not like that at all. Hey, you two. Now's not the time to talk about recovery. Save for after the war. Yes, sir. I'll focus on the mission. Sorry, boss. Speaking of economic recovery, I heard something in Adelaide. Long, what did you hear? That rumor? It's just a rumor, so I am not sure if it is true or not, but apparently ZEON was within some kind of military facility along the coast. Around here? So, according to that rumor, what kind of military facility is it? Who knows? It is just a rumor after all, but since it's along the coast, probably some kind of military port. The submarine base would be difficult to spot after all. That makes sense. Both Young and Colonel Hawkins have been emphasizing this is only a rumor. Ah, the Colonel's I await good news. Is this some kind of coincidence? No. Long must know something. Something he's hiding. Team leader, enemy mobile suits! What's their position? I'm not sure. Our sensors are confused by all the metal scrap and rubble in the air. Mobile suits in this area must mean... Boss, there must be a pretty large enemy base nearby. You must be right. Unfortunately, Mike, but it's a force large enough to have its own base was hiding out here. It should have discovered long ago. It couldn't be a ZEON sub, could it? Are you still obsessed with that sub idea, Long? No, that's not what. It is someone's carrying mobile suit stuck into a sub base. It would explain things. That is all. Maybe some enemy troops who didn't get out of idle would still have time to be creeping around. Yeah, Mike might be right, but it is merely a submarine. Could be in for a hell of a time. A hell of a time, you say? It might be downstream from California base. Models confirmed. Enemy mobile suits are Goose and Zaku's. What? No, Doms? Why not? Oasis, are you picking up submarine in the area? A submarine? There's nothing about a submarine in the Oasis database. Nothing in the database? Of course not, Long. At what point would a ground force fight a sub? Anita, when an enemy came out of a submarine, would you be able to guess where it launched from? I think I might be able to do that. Look into it, please. Yes, sir. I found it! It's Yukon class! The submarine is waiting just off the coast. Enemy forces deployed mobile suits. They look amphibious. If that's a unit up there from California base, it might be carrying valuable information and materials. Excellent. Destroy the enemy mobile suits first, then sink that submarine. Stay alert. Yes, sir. Leave it to me. Start the mission. Challenging. Can you destroy Yukons with super high or high vigor? Probably. So Max or Mike, I don't know why, has upgraded to the mass production type gun cannon. And these boys still have gems. Nice. Wrong cat lawn chair. I want to make sure to chain these up. Cool. Alright. Let's hope for the best. Shoot him down. Nice. Crush it. No, just short. Yeah, for safety. Rude. Double rude. Gotta be mindful. observe the energy. Oh, I rudely skipped that. Hey look, increased vigor. Alright. Doing a progress. Dual fight, yeah.
Target 捕食。オアシス戦闘行動に入ります。
Yeah, Plink. No! Stop being hit, Chumpy. Gotta end the turn because young man doesn't have enough energy. Where are you going? I mean, I guess they are trying to escape, but... What? There we go. Achieved minimum. Pop. I don't know. I was about to say I don't care how many turns it takes, but here we go. Evade, push. Do protect, yeah. Deleting. Nice. One more of those. Problem solved. Evasion. Excuse me. I realize that was very audible. But Vanilla Coke, though, is so good. No, let's just stick with that high power. Challenge complete! Destruction target confirmed. All enemy units confirmed destroyed. No sir, wait a second. Rotor sounds 2 enemy helicopters confirmed. They were buying time for an escape. Sir, let me do it, please. Ha! Nice hit! What are you doing? What are you angry about, Long? Hey, man, those are the enemy's helicopters. What's wrong with shooting down the enemy? But those helicopters... How do I put this? There's something strange going on. I just want to investigate them later. Long, that sort of thing comes down to my decision. I'm sorry, team leader. But sir, shouldn't we at least send the team to investigate the wreckage of the submarine and the helicopters? Investigation team? Why? The guard that came out the submarine probably came from ZEON's California base. It wasn't used to fighting on this terrain. But those helicopters had the marks of ZEON Australian occupation force. So something important must have been sent here from California base. What could they have been carrying? Very well. Investigation. Boss, what about the mission? Isn't the general order to maintain the current status until they come to us? I'll stay behind. It's my idea to call the investigation after all. Right. Long, I'll leave this in your hands. Contact us immediately if something happens. Understood. Someone's a fucking traitor. So, did you successfully join up with them? Yes, I joined up with Special Forces from California. They're a unit called, Matchmondo. Matchmaker. Macho what? Machimonado. It's the name of a mythical American monster. Never heard of it in my life. Huh, well, the name fits them. They do fight for the monster facility after all, so it makes sense. What about Astaroth? Have you covered it? No, they don't trust me that much. Well, it's their only trump card after all. Anyway, things are going as planned for now. I see. Good job convincing them, by the way. It goes without saying that they'd want to limit contact with us as much as possible. We'll provide the info and supplies they need. They'll take responsibility for transporting Astaroth to the HLV base. There shouldn't be any problems as long as we keep control of the information. By the way, what happened to that JUCON unit? Unknown. They should have joined up with Adrian by now, but I haven't heard from them. Unless Federation found them first. You could say they had it coming, but this operation wouldn't have been possible without them. I would have liked to have saved them if possible. More than those special forces guys. Well, never mind. No point saying anymore. Nice work, as always, Lieutenant Maya. That's just my duty. Let's cut this transmission before they suspect something. This operation is about to reach a critical stage. Yaha. How's the investigation coming along? Well, it's hard to say. Lieutenant Long, please look at this data. I analyzed the data from the cargo remaining in the helicopter's wreckage. A biological weapon. I was right. We won't know the details until the data is completely analyzed, but it looks like that's what they were researching at California base. Looks like they already have a sample. A biological weapon. Germ warfare? No, not a germ. More of an ecological weapon. I can't think of any other way to describe it. Ecological weapon? Designed to fatally damage Earth's biosphere. That's all I can tell at this stage. Does this ecological weapon have a name? Astaroth. That's what they called it. Astaroth. Huh? Near that, huh? Lieutenant Junior Crane Adrian, your subordinates are truly skilled. If they weren't excellent, they wouldn't be able to handle supplies with such a lineup. True, you'll never know when extra work will be piled on. True, thank you for your compliments, it's an honor. No need to be humble. Think about it, there aren't any DOMs deployed anywhere in Australia yet. And yet your staff is taking care of all DOMs anyway, right? It's not that big a deal. After all, a Dom is basically Zaku with a fresh coat of paint. That's all. Doms are pretty much the same as Zaku. Well, Doms have a more refined design than Zaku's, so that even a beginner can handle them. So they're better. You have a point there. And Lieutenant, can Octopus support us until we leave for the HLV base? Yes, we'll feel our responsibility to support Machimundo. However, we'd like you to understand that we're the ones who say how the support will be offered. What? We have you go wherever you say you mean. Yes, with the Federation on the move, we can't act freely on our own. Besides, doesn't everyone in Machimundo have this new dumb model? Lieutenant, please understand this. We have a vital mission to carry out. A mission that is key to ZEON's final victory. I've said too much. I see. So you also have an important top-secret mission. That's right, units are operating separately. Then, how should we support friendly units? You don't have to. I mean, there isn't another pilot here as skilled as us. But the Federation forces are everywhere. Huh, no problem. If it's just us, we'll find a way out by ourselves. We're Battleward veterans, you know. Lieutenant Commander Neelite, we're ready to leave. What? Oh. It seems you must finally part, Lieutenant Adrian. You're the first nice officer I've ever met. Yes, people have called me nice since I was a kid. You have a nice personality, they say. Huh? She like, bitch, please. Nice. Oh, the bastard's gone. Time for us to pull out too. Sir. And does anyone have any table salt? Ma'am, I have some. What do you need it for? I want to try something Lieutenant Maya showed me. Lieutenant Maya? I don't know. It's just an old Japanese custom. Salt over the shoulder. After an officer she hated left, she'd always ordered me to do this. What a kind of order! Adrian, sell salt to drive away evil spirits. That's what she'd say. Huh? Yeah, fair. Lieutenant, aren't you supposed to be summoned like this? No, we're ready for our 24/7. Talk philosophy. Ah, good to hear it. Next mission is supporting the Darwin base, right, Colonel? No, it's not the Darwin base. That'll be freed soon by Korean Echidna. It's only a matter of time. There's nothing urgent enough to get out there to yank you gentlemen out of bed in the middle of the night. Okay, where to then? You'll be headed to Brocken Hill mining base. Maybe that's broken, I don't know. Not to attack the mining base. That base no longer has any particular value. I'm having you move out because I want you to pursue a particular unit. Our target is heading towards Brocken Hill Mining Base. Yeah, it's broken, because Brocken would be CK. I don't know, but according to our intel, a certain unit is moving in that direction. Its final destination is probably the Huend and HLV base. But we can't rule out the possibility that they might be grabbing supplies at the mining base. Colonel, who the fuck are they? Well, Lieutenant Rayner's top secret mission. I'll tell you everything you need to know, but you're not allowed to tell anyone else the true nature of the enemy involved. Understand? I understand. What you're about to say will be for my ears only. As we reach back here and hit this tape player. Now, please be sure to speak into the teddy bear. First of all, you'll be pursuing ZEON Special Force that escaped from California base. They report directly to Cassilia Zabi. Their name is Machimono, apparently. Cassilia's Royal Guard? Well, they don't call themselves that, but that's basically what they are, yes. We're doing this by examining the wreckage of the Junkon-class submarine and helicopters you destroyed. We'll be serving Cassilia's own special forces. What's so urgent about that? The senior leader in the ZEON military is defecting? You have a good imagination, Lieutenant, but if it was just a defecting ZEON official, I wouldn't need you to turn to you and your team. The problem with these guys is that they have Astaroth. What's Astaroth? See that guy in Soul Calibur with the hammer? We're still in the analysis phase where we don't understand everything yet. But Astaroth seems to be some kind of biological weapon. Machimono is transporting it. A bioweapon? The ultimate bioweapon! Something that eats crops or a virus like anthrax? No, it's not a type of germ or anything like that. It's a new type of bioweapon that is totally different from typical bioweapons. So, how are we calling it a bioweapon when we don't know what it is? Get it together, Stanley Hawkins. More of an ecological weapon than anything. Ecological weapon? You're saying words and they don't mean anything, sir. Unfortunately, we don't yet understand exactly what it does. Then what the actual fuck? However, it does seem to have the ability to destroy the Earth's ecology. Allegedly. Is the ZEON Voice seriously considering using a weapon like that? Wouldn't that be an act of war? It's so much of an act of suicide. Are they fucking crazy? Unfortunately, it's just as I described it. I don't think the destruction of Earth's biosphere is what the ZEON military itself was after. I can't say the same for the Zabi family, though. Machimono reports directly to Cassilia. It's entirely conceivable that would consider doing something that would destroy the Earth, so just to pursue the Zabi rule. But even the Zabis aren't that crazy. What? Lieutenant, the depressing truth is that the history of warfare shows that we can't rule it out. There's no guarantee the Zabis won't do it. It sets their sanity, in a sense. You understand the situation now? Yes, we'll pursue and destroy Machimono and make absolutely sure to destroy Astaroth as well. No, Lieutenant, you need to obtain Astaroth if at all possible. Why, Colonel? It might destroy the planet's biosphere. That's why you can't destroy it. We think that a sample of Astaroth carried by Machimono is the only one that exists. But there's no guarantee. If there's another sample out there somewhere, by the time someone uses it, it may be too late. If you can obtain a sample of this Astaroth and we can analyze it, they might be able to do something if someone actually releases it. Okay, makes sense. I swear on the honor of White Dingo, I will retrieve that thing. You better, Lieutenant Rayner. Alright, I await good news. Broken Hill, South Adelaide, Australia. Whatever. Words are hard. Hey, boss, how strong are these special forces? I'm sorry, Mike, but we have almost no information about the enemy. Not even about the enemy's new weapon? Not even that, but they're definitely transporting a new weapon. Team leader, I'm concerned about one thing in particular. What's that, Long? Why is the enemy traveling over land? Why are they going over land? Probably because they have no other choice, I guess. Mike's right. But isn't that kind of weird? We're pursuing them because they have some kind of new weapon. If this Machimundo special unit was important to ZEON forces, wouldn't they at least send some transport so they could avoid fighting over land? It might be the other way around, Young. The other way around? Australian airspace is a state of chaos right now. The ZEON's forces are shooting all over the place. We have partial air superiority now. So they probably want to avoid the air. They might get shot down. The ground is safe. But what about supplies? I don't know what kind of unit these special forces are, but wouldn't they need some support? I think Mike's probably right. Based on our reports, Machimundo is headed this way, towards Broken Hill. In other words, there may be ZEON supply depots and some of the mining bases around here. So Machimundo is avoiding the air so they're not shot down, traveling over land. But they're heading here to Broken Hill to grab some supplies from the mining bases. Team leader, that explanation makes sense. Our senses have picked up something. Multiple mobile suits waiting in ambush. Oh, found them. Waiting in ambush? What do you mean? I thought they were on the move. Based on these readings from our infrared sensors, thermal patterns are definitely mobile suits. Probably Zaku's and Goose. Anita, the special forces are not supposed to be traveling in a type of mobile suit called the Dawn. Come on, Long, what do you expect? Data for Dawns has been sent to the Oasis database yet? Here in Australia, Dawns will be seen as Zaku's or Goose. Is that how the database works? That's how it works. Team leader, we can tell that they're waiting in ambush based on the thermal pattern. So in other words, the enemy mobile suits aren't facing away from us. They're not running away, they're facing us. But we can't tell if they're using DOMs. They're waiting in ambush, that means they realize we're chasing them, right? No, Mike, it may just because there really are ZEON supply depots in this area. What do you mean, Anita? It's simple. The Medea transport plane. Medea, the one we flew in on? Yes. They see most support spy base in this area. They should be watching the air. They can't rely on radar because of the Minovsky particles, but if they put that high-precision optical sensors on the mountain, they can watch the sky. Oh, anyone would suspect a pursuing force, they saw a Medea landing nearby. You've got it. Pop! The enemy started to move! And not a heckin' dom. What? They have us surrounded? Yeah, going after the Medea. They plan to block our escape route first! Medea can't do an emergency takeoff. Break the enemy encirclement before the mobile suits destroy our Medea. Yes, sir! Stato staging! Sorting! As is tradition. Face. Stato staging. Destroy at least 12 units. Destroy the 12 units before the Medea is hit? Oh. Wrong button first. Sorting. Get on the move. Good night. That's sorry. Okay then. Huh. Sorry. Continue the wreckage as I listen to my side hustle. Nope. Get smashed! Alright. There. Rude. Hey, it's Spallus. There we go. And now you are delightfully set up However, food booster. Hey, your first level up. Good job. Historic moment! And I didn't even deploy everyone yet. What's that sound? Thing 1, it's gone! It's heading this way! I'm intercepting! All units prepare for an aerial assault! Understood! Setting attack target! Alright, time to show my sniping skills! Think 3 samples need to be cool and collected and make careful calculations before they shoot! Perfect for a careful guy like me! And no DOMs. Level up. Ben Bull, welcome to Levels. Been a minute. Shoot these idiots! Supporto! Unnecessary support! Terribly unnecessary! Hideously unnecessary! Save and continue. Continue. More units? Who? Oh, y'all. Team, don't do anything, stay safe. Come on, Amaru. Rebel up. Actually, it's super important that Ina get one of them. Oh. Dope. Now, let's take Ina, or perhaps first, get the skill, not worth this. Wait. Return to skill. Shit. Okay. Double fuck. Alright. Damn. Damn. Alright. Fuck. Okay. Then pew! Shoot him down. That's so much high power. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Wait. Disembark. And then I've blocked your own movement. Fuck it. Exam system. shit, that's probably... Yep, that was the dumb one. That was bad move there. No. Maybe. Cool. I'm trying to get frickin' Ina in there to do some re-education. How many of these things do you have, sir? Most people only send out 3. Are you just a factory? Alright, okay, be back. So I accidentally forgot to unpause, so let's save everyone some time. Aspalis is here. All grunts are gone. It's time for big last shooting.
そんなに戦いたいのですか、あなたは。こんなところで足止めされるなんて。
No, there's no damage control. You're done. Enemy monsters have been completely destroyed. Good job, everyone. That was a shocker. So, were those enemies from Machimundo Special Forces? I don't know. Either way, we should examine them. Let's do the thing. I need a call for inspection team right away. Have them analyze the wreckage. Understood. But why would there be this much manpower in such a strategically useless location? It looks like ZEON forces are starting to move all over Australia. So where are they concentrating their scattered forces? That's the question. Good question. Won't really have to debate the enemy's objectives at this point. All we know for sure is that ZEON's about to launch some kind of major operation. You said it. Anyway, our mission's successful at the moment. All I want to do now is listen to my lovely Jacqueline on the radio, and that'll be enough. It's a miracle we've made it this far. Don't say that, Ida. Everyone needs to take a break sometimes. Remember the investigation? That was quick, huh, boss? They've been monitoring us. Monitoring us? Perhaps monitoring is not the right word. They've been standing by as backup. The Federation must really be worried about this new ZEON weapon. They must have been ready to switch to some kind of plan B if our mission failed. That must be why they were standing by. Still, they were monitoring us just the same. That is, monitoring the enemy, I guess. Not us. Stage clear! That took a really long time to pop. Ina, Aurora, Reed. Oh, really? I didn't think Ina got that many kills in. New cat! Maximilian Burger! Clear Broken Hill quest that cleared the stage. Alright, next time, part 3. Thank y'all for watching, and as always, ZEON.